And now the final semi-final in our FA Cup weekend special here on Trevor Sports, live from Wembley. It's match of the day.
Gascoigne going to have a crack. He is, you know. Oh, I say!
Welcome back. This is familiar, isn't it? We've got the second semi-final to bring you today on Match of the Day. It's Leicester, it's not even Leicester, it's Liverpool versus Tottenham Hotspur today. Yesterday was a rather interesting game, and we'll be much hoping that more of what we have yesterday than what we had 11 months ago in Madrid, when these two sides contested the European Cup final. The atmosphere is building, so we're going to hold you no more, and we're going to get right down pitch side and hand you over to our match commentator this afternoon. It's Trevor Davis.
Tottenham Hotspur. So the atmosphere is building inside Wembley for the second semi-final, and it is a showdown and a repeat of last season's European Cup final. One hopes that the game we see today is much better than that took place at the beginning of June in Madrid. Weather conditions should suit the styles of both sides today. It is a nice warm day, but it isn't stifling hot. There is a cool breeze in the North London air today, and it looks set to hopefully provide us with an entertaining game. Jose Mourinho is without the injured Son Mignon, so Steven Bergwijn takes his position on the left side of the attack, flanked by Lucas Moura. Dele Alli is preferred in midfield. Jan Vertonghen and Toby Alderweireld are the centre-half partnership that Liverpool today will have to break down. But they might just have the best front three in the Premier League and indeed the entire FA Cup to do that today. Jurgen Klopp is blessed with the fact that he has no injury concerns at all. He's able to fill what many consider to be his strongest starting 11. Salah, Firmino, Mane are going to be the main outlet to go with. Joe Gomez is preferred to partner Virgil van Dijk at centre half.
Thank you for attending Wembley Stadium. Enjoy the game.
Oh, it's a sellout here. 87,000 tickets have been sold, just short of what we would get for an FA Cup final. That is what is at stake. And a bit of cup magic is back to us here on Match of the Day Live. And Tottenham Hotspur in the white shirts, kicking from left to right, and the early foul by Robert Firmino. Vertonghen goes looking for Kane, headed away by Fabinho. There's Robert Firmino. Fabinho. Space and feel like a very proper British style, lots of strong challenges. I think referee's going to allow a lot here. Steven Bergwijn, their January transfer. Giovanni Lo Celso loses it to Shaftan by Jorginho Wijnaldum. Now it's Lo Celso. Lo Celso has thought about a shot, I thought there. Allison read it. Nice clearance. Sergio Aurier, this is Alderweireld, Lo Celso, Vertonghen, poor pass by Vertonghen, Mo Salah now. Liverpool potentially could break. This is Joe Gomez, Andy Robertson, Jorginho Wijnaldum inside, looking for the run of Mane. Sergio Aurier reads it and clears it. Wembley is at capacity today, as is now the tradition at both semi-finals. This stage, the Euro final, the Euro 2020 will also be here, as will both semi-finals. So perhaps a dress rehearsal for the big European Championships, which will of course be live here and uninterrupted on Trevor Sports. Now, Lo Celso, Kane, Harry Winks, back to Harry Kane. Gomez does well to Marshall, Tottenham Hotspur centre forwards. Henderson looking for Mane out wide, and has found Mane out wide. Here is Sadio Mane, tries to knock it past Serge Aurier and wins it back rather robustly. Alderweireld, and eventually it is cleared away. Kane colliding with Fabinho. We're inside. Oh, Mane! Sadio Mane's attempt. Hit it first time, hit it hard, mind you. Didn't miss by much. My word, that was a much better attempt and chance than perhaps the build-up from a certain line of commentary deserved. Hugo Lloris, 10 minutes gone. Remember, there are no semi-final replays. Extra time and penalties are on the cards if the scores are level, but I don't think the semi-final replays will ever be topped by the battle at Villa Park between Manchester United and Arsenal of 1999. No finer goal was there to settle the final ever replay than Ryan Giggs's. Henderson, Salah, Alexander-Arnold, Henderson, Fabinho, this is Salah. Salah again. Dangerous looking cross. Good header away. And a clearance to match. Liverpool looking slightly more threatening when they do have the ball thus far. Still on track for the treble. Premier League winners-elect. The cup final of two major competition awaits them. Here is Mane. Needs to take the throw. Andy Robertson into Wijnaldum. And now this is Fabinho, who's found himself in a lot of room. Fabinho blocked by Vertonghen, and I think the flag has gone up for offside. Game is just threatening to boil over at the moment. Needs something to really ignite the contests. Has to be said, the European Cup final between these two sides last season was an incredibly poor game, but Lloris's kick has found right through to Harry Kane. It's route one at the moment, all the way for Tottenham Hotspur. Harry Kane has hit the post. Oh my word! Alisson has made an excellent save, but it's all come from Lloris's goal kick, and hey, Kane has struck the woodwork. I didn't think it was that sort of game, but Liverpool just switched off for half a second. Steven Bergwijn, Dele Alli, Harry Kane now, caught by Gomez. No, says the referee. Yes, says the referee. In favour of Joe Gomez. Harry Kane cannot believe that. Peter Banks is our official, and I'm not sure I can necessarily get that decision. Gomez. Here's Harry Winks. Now it's Dele Alli. Lo Celso to Winks. Dele Alli out wide to Steven Bergwijn. Dele Alli in that little inside forward pocket. Bergwijn looking for a cross. No one in the area ready for Tottenham. Mane. Remember, Son Heung-min is not fit enough to play for Tottenham Hotspur today. Here's Fabinho. Jordan Henderson. Tottenham 0, Liverpool 0. Halfway through the first half. Wijnaldum. Mane goes inside to Henderson. Wijnaldum goes out wide to Mo Salah. Now Fabinho. And Davis, the Welshman, is across. It will be at the European Championships. Here's Dele Alli. Kane. Bergwijn. Lo Celso. Bergwijn to Lo Celso. Oh! Caught by a horrible looking challenge by Alexander-Arnold. 34 yards out. Did he fancy to get it up and down? In the end, it was a poor free kick. Alisson with the clearance. Firmino. Henderson. Salah. Bergwijn. Picked it up, charging away there from Alexander-Arnold. The Dutchman has kept going. This is Bergwijn. Looking for Kane. Good clearance made by Joe Gomez. Here he is again. Excellent bit of defending, and really is starting to put his name forward potentially as a main man for England this summer in the European Championships. Alexander-Arnold slides in. Throw into Tottenham Hotspur. Well, we saw yesterday on Grandstand, the semi-final was a very tense affair. It took a while to get going, and when it did, Manchester United were able to come out on top. This is Dele Alli. Now here's Bergwijn. Lo Celso. Kane. Oh, Kane's effort was blocked by Virgil van Dijk, and the bounce has fallen kindly to Alisson, who still did very, very well to read that and get ahead of Lucas Moura. Mo Salah. Liverpool with one effort. Tottenham Hotspur with 3. Dele Alli. Lo Celso. Bergwijn. Starting to cause Liverpool problems. Referees wave play on. Here's Ben Davies. Ben Davies is passing to Harry Kane. And now is Robert Firmino. And now it's Mo Salah. Liverpool haven't quite been at the races thus far. Alexander-Arnold. Jordan Henderson, the captain, looking for Mo Salah. Ben Davies. Clever pass into Dele Alli. Does well to win the ball back. Out wide to Lucas Moura. Up against Andy Robertson. And Lucas Moura has been able to get the ball, but is not able to put a quality cross into the box. Jorginho Wijnaldum now. Last 4 minutes of the first half for what's been at the moment relatively uneventful. Alexander-Arnold. Henderson. Mo Salah. Referee has awarded the throw-in. Mo Salah to take the throw. Alexander-Arnold to Henderson to Mo Salah. Ben Davies is in again. Oh, Harry Kane's effort, where good save it was by Alisson, and then he's hit the post. It's the closest we've come to a goal in this game. Maybe this game needs a goal to liven things up. Harry Kane will struggle to keep that in, and indeed won't. Referee added on 3 minutes for time added on. Mo Salah back to Alexander-Arnold. A goal right now will completely change at half-time team talks of either Jose Mourinho or Jurgen Klopp. Liverpool hoping they might be able to do something. Just maybe. Wijnaldum. Spoke too soon. Kane. Joe Gomez again, who's been like an absolute rock at the moment for Liverpool. Kept Kane very quiet thus far. Here is Mane. And now this is Fabinho. Wijnaldum. Mane. Oh, he's offside. I guess we can only hope for a much better second half. This one's been disappointing. But these two sides very much feeling the weight of expectation, particularly for Tottenham Hotspur. This is usually where they struggle. At half-time, we're struggling to see some real definitive action in the game. Joe Gomez here has been the most impressive player probably on the pitch, keeping Harry Kane quiet, yet when Harry Kane did have half a chance, he was backed up by Alisson. Half-time, it's 0-0. Let's hope for plenty more. Back to the studio.
Well, half-time, and at the moment it seems to be vaguely familiar to that of what we saw 11 months ago. It feels like a really, really nervous semi-final at the moment between Liverpool and Tottenham. Let's hope the game picks up in the second half. Before the second half kicks off, just a couple of reminders for you. Join us for the Chinese Grand Prix, which will bring you all the action and highlights, so join us for that. And we're back with Sports Night, where we bring you more live European football action. And the big game that will be bringing us is the Battle of Britain, Liverpool versus Tottenham Hotspur. So Liverpool's dreams of a treble looms large. Can Tottenham deny them? The next 45 minutes and potentially another half an hour thereafter. We never know at the moment the way this is going. It's back to Trevor Davis.
Well, that very much felt like a semi-final, that first half. Neither side wanting to give a lot away. But the concept of a potential penalty competition, if this match isn't resolved by 90 minutes, is still potentially there. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain replacing Jordan Henderson. Straight away looking for Mo Salah and finding him. Mo Salah again from the edge of the area. Excellent skill by Mo Salah! Oh, good save by Lloris. But brilliant skill by Mo Salah. Excellent way, he dummied around Ben Davis. And then going with his left foot, and so close for Jurgen Klopp's men. Alexander-Arnold to take the corner. And the opening goal! Sadio Mane heads in Alexander-Arnold's corner, and Liverpool lead, and we've got an early goal. A goal we need. A goal Liverpool needs. And he was unmarked inside the Tottenham Hotspur area. Has got away from his marker, Jan Vertonghen. The header was glanced in, and Lloris couldn't react to that quick enough. Mourinho showing his frustration. Sadio Mane's strike has come early in the second half and puts Liverpool on course for a repeat of the 1996 FA Cup final.
Goal for Liverpool. Number 10.
Manchester United and Liverpool have only met twice before. On both occasions, Manchester United were victorious.
Substitution for Liverpool coming off the pitch.
But on one occasion, Liverpool were league champions. On one occasion, Manchester United were league champions. At the moment, Liverpool very much looking like league champions. Jorginho Wijnaldum, can he find a good cross? He's got three in the infield. Looking for Salah, headed away by Ben Davis. And now Steven Bergwijn just clears it. Anywhere will do at the moment. Tottenham on the ropes. Liverpool in control. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Virgil van Dijk. Fabinho, Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum again. Mane. It was blocked. Giovanni Lo Celso is back there defending. Jurgen Klopp makes yet more changes with Naby Keita on for Jorginho Wijnaldum. Sadio Mane's goal is the difference in the 48th minute. Alexander-Arnold with another dangerous cross. This time Sergio Aurier heads it away. Lucas Moura for Tottenham picking the ball back up. Inside to Dele Alli. Harry Kane. Lo Celso. Bergwijn. Now Lucas Moura with his pace. Can he get in and produce a quality cross? It's low into the box. But once again it's Joe Gomez. He's having an excellent game, this young Englishman. Oh, but so often for Tottenham, this is as far as it goes. I'm really hoping to turn that around today. Giovanni Lo Celso to take the corner. 55 minutes into the match. Floated in, was looking for the header, Kane. It was a good header away. Sergio Aurier, header there, header from Mane. Now this is Lucas Moura. Sergio Aurier, Harry into Dele Alli. Dele Alli again. And now Lo Celso, who loses it. And now Liverpool can break. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Naby Keita, Robert Firmino. Mane had made a long run forward, has got to check it and come back. Robert Firmino is brought down. Referee waves play on. This is Fabinho. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Still Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, who's replaced Jordan Henderson. Still starting to run the ball into the channels. This is Mo Salah. There's Sergio Aurier doing his bits, defending. Jose Mourinho does his bits. Tugay Ndombele is going to replace Giovanni Lo Celso. 30 minutes to go for Tottenham Hotspur to find an equaliser. Mo Salah. Here's Alexander-Arnold. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Alexander-Arnold. Mo Salah keeps it in. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Mo Salah. Cool, calm, collected passing. It's Ben Davies. Loses it. And 2-0! Ghosting in was Sadio Mane. And does the treble loom on the horizon for Liverpool? They've taken a huge step forward to an FA Cup final date. They've got the league in the bag in an FA Cup and a Champions League semi-final with Manchester City to arise. Mane at the near post on the volley. Lloris, no chance. Mourinho frustrated. He's seen his side struggle to get the ball. 63rd minute. Sadio Mane's made it 2. And might have made this safe. Well, how do Tottenham respond to this? 2 down.
Number 10.
26 minutes to save your FA Cup dreams of 2020. Dele Alli. Tugay Ndombele. Dele Alli still looking for Lucas Moura. Ndombele. Lucas Moura runs ahead of him. Into Kane. And Virgil van Dijk is strong enough to win the ball off him. Fabinho. Shown in the possession stats today that Liverpool have been much more the dominant team. Mo Salah's cross is blocked by Ben Davies. Indeed, it was Ben Davies' inability to pass the ball after winning it against Mo Salah that was so costly in that last exchange. This time his clearance does go out.
Substitution for Liverpool coming off the pitch.
Klopp is making one final change. The Liverpool manager, Ryan Sessegnon, has been Sturford booing. Mo Salah is getting replaced by Xherdan Shaqiri. Here's Gomez, who may be my choice for man of the match today. I think he's done so well back there, but how this game would be different had Tottenham scored that Harry Kane opportunity in which they hit the woodwork. Here's Robert Firmino. Here's Shaqiri. Oh, great skill by Shaqiri. Now Oxlade-Chamberlain's effort is blocked by Alderweireld. There he goes, right against Toby Alderweireld's shin. Well, it's been 33 years since Liverpool last won the double. They're on for it at the moment. Alexander-Arnold's corner. This time it's been cleared away. Keita on the volley! Oh, that would have been some goal had it gone in. Would have been some goal. Naby Keita caught that on the volley and just wide, but a lovely attempt. Quite spectacular. Lloris. Alderweireld. Winks. Alderweireld. Dele Alli. Just shoulder Vertonghen slightly short. Alderweireld plays Aurier. Tottenham Hotspur have the throw. And Sergio Aurier going long. And Alisson will read that and head it away. Headed away with authority, mind you. Tugay Ndombele is over to take the throw. Lucas Moura. Ndombele, flag stays down. And there is nobody in a Tottenham shirt in the box there. Ryan Sessegnon. Ben Davis. Sessegnon. Ben Davis again. 15 minutes to go. Tottenham to find 2 goals to force extra time. They take that right now. Winks. Sessegnon. Oh, Lucas Moura was coming in and headed the ball over. That was the chance. That was the chance to get in, and Lucas Moura heads it down. But in doing so, the bounce takes it over the goal. My word, that is desperately, desperately unlucky. Alisson is set. Here is Alisson. Harry Winks. Robert Firmino. There's Mane. Got the all-important goal today. Oh, he was caught by Sergio Aurier. It means Liverpool will have a free kick in the Tottenham half. Alexander-Arnold is getting set, and Liverpool are going to put bodies into the box. Well, this was Tottenham Hotspur's home for a season and a half. Oh, it won't count. He was offside, Shaqiri. Had the chance. Straight offside in that exchange. Well, it was Tottenham Hotspur's home today, but the Liverpool fans have made the journey down right from the northwest of England. They've showed that they're perfectly at home here, and will play another side from the northwest unless Tottenham can produce something very shortly. Sessegnon, who's offside. Yeah, it's very comfortable. Dombele's header, and Sessegnon is straight off. Just didn't have ran out of ideas, you'd say, from Tottenham Hotspur today. It's odds on that this could potentially be their year, but not against this Liverpool side, who've done enough today, that truth be told. Dele Alli. Lucas Moura. Dombele. Harry Winks. Harry Kane. Dombele scored! Oh, we've got a game on again. Touray Dombele has grabbed the ball and is going to put it straight back on the spot. Harry Winks, Harry Kane, Dombele. Oh, it just rolled past Alisson, who completely misread it. Look at this, look at this. You'd have to say that's a mistake by the goalkeeper, but in all the talk of Tottenham not being able to find something, well, the Spurs have found a bit of luck, and sometimes that's all you need. Touray Dombele's goal changes the context of this match now. Spurs have one more, they'll force extra time. Looked for so much in this game that this was going to be Liverpool's game. They were going to be in the cup final, they were going to be at home. Spurs have been below par today, but do have a way back in, and they need another goal. Here's Shaqiri, and now here is Oxlade-Chamberlain, back to Shaqiri. Oxlade-Chamberlain, and now this is Trent Alexander-Arnold. Good skill by Alexander-Arnold. Dangerous looking cross, which is headed away only as far as Naby Keita. Andy Robertson. This is just where Liverpool want the ball in the last few moments of this match. Dele Alli, and still Dele Alli. Dombele. Oh, Lucas Moura with the pace and the run, and now Tottenham are bringing people forward. Last few moments of the match, Lucas Moura needs to find a quality cross, and Joe Gomez once again responds with an excellent clearance. Dele Alli, Harry Winks now, inside through. Oh, Harry Kane, he's down! Is that a penalty? Is it on the edge of the area? It's Harry Kane! Oh, wow! He's got a free kick. 5 minutes of time added on, and the game is building to a delightful crescendo for the neutral. but this must be torture for Liverpool. Harry Kane right outside, 19 yards out. Lucas Moura is over it as well. Can Tottenham equalise? They can! 2-0! We've got extra time. What a game we've got here now. And out of nowhere, Tottenham are not to be denied. Harry Kane's free kick's gone in. We're all square. It's a great free kick under so much pressure to save their season. Harry Kane has just produced an absolute stunner. Over the wall and in. Well, 5 minutes ago, they were 2-0 down and heading out. And Liverpool must be fearing the worst. A cup final was within their grasp, Liverpool. It slipped through.
Number 10, Harry Kane.
We've still got 3 minutes and then potentially extra time as things stand. Tottenham 2, Liverpool 2. We've got a real bit of drama here in the FA Cup and the semi-final stage. Fabinho, Shaqiri loses it out. Harry Kane. Pass being made to Tugay Dombele. Dele Alli, who's really stepped up in this half. Played some great football thus far. Last few moments. Here's Dele Alli again to Lucas Moura. 30 minutes more. Lots to ponder for both these managers and these fans. We're not finished with this game. It was all set and done as far as Liverpool are concerned, but thanks to a stunning comeback, 2 goals in 6 minutes means extra time.
So it's full time, 2 apiece, and that wasn't bad, was it? Fantastic second half, and Harry Kane's free kick. Once again, Tottenham at the moment do not know when they're beaten in this season's FA Cup. Their wonderful comeback against Manchester City in the 6th round, and here they are again, a real dead and buried with 6 minutes to go. Magnificent, magnificent. We've got extra times coming up for you, but before we do, here are the goals from yesterday's semi-final.
Barnes. This is Wan-Bissaka to Wobber, now on to Jesse Lingard. Big games these guys will have to have. Martial to Lingard. What's a chance here? It's Jesse Lingard and a goal! Bruno Fernandes has got it. 4 minutes gone. And I said at the start he might be the danger man, and he's proved it there for Manchester United. So 23 yards out, it's just to the right of centre. Fernandes! Oh, what a goal! Bruno Fernandes could well, with 22 minutes to go, have put Manchester United into the FA Cup final. Live here on Grandstone. Remember the second semi-final and match of the day tomorrow. Here's Al Brighton and Varney, goal! Jamie Vardy! It's his first chance of the day, he's taken it! United have won! And they have won! Manchester United have reached the FA Cup final! The 12 times winners are back in the final! Leicester City are the bridesmaids yet again!
So it'll be Manchester United that awaits these sides. They've been finalists 3 years out of 5. So Manchester United, despite them being a side which has predominantly perhaps put the Premier League and maybe even so the Champions League ahead of the Cup in recent times, it's been a real speciality of theirs. Extra time to bring you, so it's back to Mr. Davis.
Substitution for Liverpool coming off the pitch. Number 12, Joe Gomez, to be replaced by number 42.
Well, we understand that Joe Gomez has taken a little knock, so Liverpool's perhaps best player is out, so that might help Tottenham to keep going. But Joel Matip is in, and he's still a fantastic replacement to bring in. Tottenham, though, starting on the half lively. Dele Alli. Ben Davis inside. Ryan Sessegnon. Sessegnon's passing to Kane. Back to Sessegnon. And Liverpool get it away. This is Fabinho. Keita. Loses it. Dele Alli. Tugay Dombele. Virgil van Dijk is in. Harry Winks. Alderweireld. Here's Ben Davis. And it's fallen for Ryan Sessegnon to take the throw. Alderweireld's header into Ben Davis. Welshman. To Sessegnon, the young Englishman. Up against Alexander-Arnold. Crosses with his right foot. The header is just over from Harry Winks. Oh! Well, sometimes in extra time, teams seem to go in on themselves. Harry Winks' header, it was a good half chance. He could have done better with it. Alisson with the chance. Tottenham 2, Liverpool 2. FA Cup semi-final at Wembley. 7 minutes of extra time played. Schedule is more than likely going to be changed here this evening. And, we'd like to inform you that if you are waiting for this afternoon's episode of Last of the Summer Wine, well, thankfully it's been cancelled because we've got a great game on here. Here's Dombele, Dele Alli, Serge Aurier, Dombele, Kane. Excellent free kick, brought Tottenham Hotspur level. Good challenge. Liverpool breakaway. This is Shaqiri, Firmino, Keita, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Naby Keita, Mane. Strongly there was Serge Aurier, Andy Robertson, Firmino, Mane, Keita, Firmino. Dangerous for Tottenham, good for Liverpool. Mane straight at Lloris. A chance apiece in extra time. Keita's throw. Looking for Andy Robertson, finds him. I understand there's an injury to Dombele for Tottenham Hotspur. He was brought on in the second half, so we'll find out if he can continue. Here's Serge Aurier. I don't think that could be one. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain now. Noise is absolutely deafening inside Wembley Stadium. We've played 1 of 2 minutes of time added on. Fabinho. Keita. Ooh, good interception by Lucas Moura. Here's Kane. 30 minutes more in the FA Cup final. A semi-final for the ages. And we're starting to edge towards penalties. 15 minutes could change that. Half time in extra time. It's 2-2.
Well, half time in extra time, and we're still squared as well. So as the teams quickly change over, just to let you know that if you have tuned in for Songs of Praise, we will be showing that at a later date. I'm afraid we're going to stay with this afternoon's football and stay with us as well, and we'll be staying with anything that does happen thereafter. Back to the second half of extra time and the final 15 minutes. Will there be any more, Mr. Davis?
Here's Firmino. Well, I have to say that Tottenham Hotspur's comeback really has come out of the blue, but they have looked livelier since moving into extra time. Maybe it's all those positive changes that Jose Mourinho has made. Gelson Fernandes replaced. Now here's Serge Aurier. Good pass by Serge Aurier. Flag stays down. Lucas Moura here looking for Harry Kane. It is Kane's header again. Kane's header again still. Dombele trying to win the header down. Dele Alli. Fernandes. Dele Alli again. Gelson Fernandes. Oh, Harry Kane with space! Oh, and he missed! And he missed because of Alisson. There he was onside, and Alisson has made a good stop. 2 chances to 1 in extra time. Free kick which Lucas Moura is over to take. 10 minutes left of extra time. Lucas Moura. Headed away. Sessegnon. Fernandes. Shaqiri intercepts. And all Tottenham really since their goal. Firmino. Fabinho. Keita. Naby Keita still. Here's Andy Robertson. Watching the clock, watching the game, watching both managers, the fans, the players. The tension here, you could cut with a knife. Place in the FA Cup final is at stake. Really is between these two sides. Foul is called. So Liverpool will have a free kick in a dangerous area. Referee has a word with Ryan Sessegnon, number 19. Writes his name in the book. Well, Alexander-Arnold has taken a real knock today, but is still continuing to play on. Remember, we'll bring you the Battle of Britain. Liverpool versus Manchester City in the Champions League semi-final. We're going to bring you both of those games live, so stick around for that. Alexander-Arnold's dangerous looking cross, and Lloris gets it away. Keita heads it. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Joel Matip. Still Matip. Alexander-Arnold. Arnold's cross is blocked by Ben Davies, who heads it away. Gets it down. Gelson Fernandez. Ryan Sessegnon. Last 4 minutes of extra time. Now this feels like Tottenham's home stadium, as it was for the past 2.5 seasons. Harry Kane up against Oxlade-Chamberlain. Now placing Sessegnon. Fernandez. Dele Alli. Dele Alli to Sessegnon. Oh, still Sessegnon. Still Sessegnon. Great stop again. Ryan Sessegnon with the chance. The low shot, and Alisson has responded. A Tottenham corner. Tottenham finishing stronger. This has been a real classic of a game. And is there to be a winning goal, or will the drama of the penalty competition settle it? Lucas Moura to take. Looking for Dele Alli. Headed away. Nobody up there for Liverpool. Everybody back. It will be a throw-in. Vertonghen to Dele Alli, whose audacious control has knocked it out. And now we're playing time added on, just 2 minutes worth. Lucas Moura.
2 minutes of added time.
Fernandez. Harry Kane. Fernandez. Oh, still Fernandez. Andy Robertson, brilliant. So important that that was cleared. And he won a clean challenge in the box and did so. Moments from penalties. Aurier. Looking for Kane. Won't find him. Shaqiri will get there. That'll surely be the last action. And it is. It'll be a penalty shootout to decide the finalists of what has been, and what will go down as one of the all-time great FA Cup semi-finals. Jose Mourinho and Jurgen Klopp having one final word with their players, but a semi-final place is at stake. So much to look forward to. The penalty competition is next. Well, it isn't just the players that go through stress in the penalty competition. Jose Mourinho and Jurgen Klopp firing up the troops, and Tottenham have won the toss and will take the first penalty, and it's Harry Kane. Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, now it's Fabinho. It's saved by Lloris. Dele Alli, and he scores quite brilliantly. Robert Firmino now, saved by Lloris. Lucas Moura, he's put it wide. Oh, and now it's Mane's chance. 1-1, all level here. Vertonghen scores. Oh, that was a good penalty. Now the pressure's on Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, who's missed. And now this is incredible, because it all boils down to this one kick of the football. If Sergio Aurier scores, Tottenham are in the final. Oh, he's hit it straight, and now it's all on Edin Shaqiri. He has to score. Such drama. Shaqiri. He's missed it. Tottenham are in the FA Cup final of 2020. Liverpool's treble dreams are over. Jose Mourinho's Tottenham are in a cup final, and they have gone some way to avenge the defeat in Madrid 11 months ago. Shaqiri with the final penalty has struck the posts. But unbridled joy for everybody in a Tottenham Hotspur shirt, and for their sides it's 2 apiece. They've won 2-1 on penalties, a pretty poor penalty competition, but they in white shirts are full of joy and full of song, and it is Tottenham Hotspur who find themselves in the final of the FA Cup. They've beaten that semi-final jinx, and Manchester United awaits. It has been an excellent game. I don't know what everybody makes for it in the studio, but that was fantastic. Well, many congratulations to Tottenham Hotspur. Liverpool's treble dreams have been ended at Wembley. And I'm sure we can say here, of all our viewers that have been watching with us, that that was a truly epic and exciting encounter. Much, much, much better than the European Cup final, but there we go. So we know now what the FA Cup final of 2020 will be. It will be Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspur. And we can now confirm that we are going to be live with Cup Final Grandstands. Join us Saturday the 23rd of May. We're on air early to bring you all the build-up, and we've got the full game for you live and uninterrupted. So in the end, Tottenham Hotspur just do not know when they're beaten and scrape through on a penalty shootout to set up a final against Manchester United. It's 2 clubs in which there is so much romance and so much nostalgia attached to both clubs, and they're going to be playing in the FA Cup final. Well, that should be quite brilliant anyway. What will it be? Glory, glory, Man United? Or can anybody stop Tottenham? Good night.